Hey guys, it's 12:08 again. Got a little grease splattered on me. What's going on? Well, today I'm going to talk to you about what to do if your garage door doesn't open, what to look for, and if you have a car stuck in the garage and you absolutely need to get it out and you can't wait for a door tech, how to get out. Now, as you're looking at my door, you can tell something's wrong. That spring has no tension. I just unwound it all the way for this demonstration. So, has this ever happened to you? You hit the button? That's all that happens. That's all that happens. Well, that would be the reason that happens. So, that happens, now you're frustrated. You can't get out. First thing to do, instead of keep hitting the button or go up on to the opener and crank that force max, look above your door. If you have a busted spring, let's say this spring right here was broken. What you'd see is a gap about like that, 2-inch gap in between the coils of the spring. That lets you know you have a busted spring, okay? The springs are designed to lift the door to make it easy to lift. Right now, I can't with it if I had a handle, which my handle's way at the bottom. If I had like a handle, like not here but one down below, I could probably muscle it up. Latch that back in place. I could probably latch it, or muscle it up. But that's the point of the springs, is to make it easy to lift this door. If both springs were on, it'd take several people to muscle this door up. So, okay, yes, you have a busted spring. Okay, you have a car in the garage. It's trapped. You have to get out. This is a very important meeting you have to get to. If you're not there, you're fine. What do you do? I'll tell you what you do. You either get your remote from your car or have someone at the wall button, okay? Obviously the opener is probably gonna still be engaged, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna hit the button and you're gonna help the door. You're gonna put some upward motion like this, up force on the bottom of the door, or on the door until you can get to the bottom, and then keep doing that until the door's all the way up. So it's you, the other spring that has not broken, and the opener, the combination of all of you three is going to get this door open. I'm going to demonstrate. There we go. Door is open. Ignore the dogs in the background. But there we go. Door's open. And now you can get your car out. Now, one important tip while the door is open: do not, and I repeat, do not under any circumstances pull that rope hanging down. If you do, if you pull that rope, the door's bam, it's gonna come slamming to the ground, okay? That is not good. And if you have one spring and the door managed to get here and it snapped, which is not very likely, but if it did, most likely the opener went ahead and finished opening the door, because the time the bottom roller gets about here on the track, most of the weight's already through the radius anyway, so it may go ahead and pull it through. But if you have one spring and it's broken, you pull that door's going to come slamming down. It's going to crumple the door like a gate, and it is very, very dangerous. So do not do that, okay? So my camera will stop doing that. That'd be helpful. Okay, so now car's out. How do you get it out, or how do you get the door down? Simple. Just hit the button, either with the remote or the wall button. I have one there and I have one over there. I'll use this one because it's closer. Here, hold on. Oops. There, use that to help keep it from sliding forward. Okay. To help it down. Now you do want to help it down. Don't just hit the button, stand back and watch, because if something happens, the other spring breaks or a door opener disconnects itself, it's going to come slamming down. So be careful doing this. Be careful letting the door down. But pretty much you just want to hit the button and put a little bit upward force to help it down. Do not put too much upward force, because then the opener will think it's hitting something and it'll stop and reverse. The force will trip. And also while you're at it, be careful where you're standing, because if you are kind of like this trying to help it, oops, your feet's in front of the sensor, it's going to stop and reverse again. And you're going to just cause damage to the opener. And by the way, helping the door open like this is only for emergencies. Do not do this. Do not constantly run the opener. You will destroy the opener. You'll strip the gears out, blow the starter capacitor, something's going to happen. Break the sprocket assembly off the opener, etc. So only do this just for emergencies. Okay. Now that the car is out, or cars, or whatever you need, while it's up and your car's out, get whatever else you need out of the garage that you may need for a day or two before the tech gets here. So, to help the door down, we're going to help the door down with a little bit of upward force. Not much, because I don't want the force to trip. Just enough. Get the door down. Once it's down, go ahead and release the opener, and you're good. So, there we go. That is how you get out of the garage if your car's trapped and you have a busted spring and you need to get somewhere really, urgently. You have a meeting, you have somewhere to be, like a meeting. If you're not there, you're fired, get the kid to school, etc. Or your kid broke his leg and the bone's broke in half or whatever, and you absolutely need to get out of the garage. That's how. So, anyway, hope that was helpful. And now I figured before I end the video, I would videotape me winding the spring. Anyway, hope that has been helpful. And like I've mentioned before, don't repair the spring if you don't know what you're doing, because it's very dangerous. Alright guys, so there we go. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you next time.